is Berta Luz Montes Narvaez, and now I'll be telling you the difference between traditional teaching versus inquiry-based science instructions. So traditional teaching used to be the teacher would do a lecture of each units and chapters, and then at the end would have standard testing. And this was really just teacher lecturing, having written notes on the board or the monitor, and then students would just write. So it's like copying. So it wouldn't really reciprocate in their memory. So the new inquiry-based science instruction focuses on student center, where the students explore, they ask questions, they problem solve, and they have hands-on activities with the lesson. And so researchers have said students exploring through multiple teaching approaches, and this is like considering that there's inclusive now, so there's different types of learners. So some are auditory, some are visual, some are kinesthetic. So the teacher has to take that all into consideration. Like, how am I going to create this lesson plan in science where that is helping everybody with their differentiation instruction approach? And constructivism supports, is based on teaching that students learn best with building their own knowledge and even grasping like background knowledge that they have. So it's in the beginning, the teacher could be asking questions like, what do you know about this subject, and what do you think will happen in this, and why do you think this and this happens? And then it gets them thinking and stuff. So there's two approaches for teaching science. The traditional way would be, the teacher models or tells the students step by step. But now would be more effective is research have discovered that inclusive, like the students doing it, hands-on experience and incorporating their own like findings of writing hypotheses and conclusions and stuff. And we also have to consider culturally response into like students' background and putting like providing books, media, like videos of demonstration or of reading of people with different cultural backgrounds, because we do have to consider that and acknowledge that there is historic figures that did make a difference in the science with the evolving and the technology and things like that. And it makes other students feel included, inclusive, and that, hey, anybody can be learning and stuff, no matter the background of your heritage or anything like that. And using inquiry discovers that practice and exposure get students through learning through multiple ways. So like, don't just make this a one-day subject. Make it like a lesson plan for a week, where you do one approach this way. Let's say like a writing, the second like journal entries, and then the second would be like a hands-on, and then the third one would be like, let's not do like a partnering and stuff, like thinking and pairing and stuff. And yeah, just make it multiple ways of learning for the student to learn, and it would help them understand. So in the future, in teaching science in my class would be first us asking questions like, what do you think is going to happen? What do you know? And then us writing journal entries of documenting everything so that they have it in their own words and they're processing this and understanding. And then we read about it, learn about it together as a class. We pause to make sure everyone's like on track. Like, did anyone understand that point of view or like that fact? And then we would do it like consecutively into like a week lesson, and with be hands-on, experimenting, writing our hypothesis, our conclusion of like everything, but doing it day by day. So yeah, so that's it. So hope this helped. Thanks. Bye.